Hello and welcome to our talk about elite courses at university level and how Hayesfield Sixth Form can support you. What are elite courses? Essentially, these are highly selective and competitive higher education courses. Some of these have an early entry deadline, for example, medicine, veterinary medicine, all of Oxford and Cambridge courses, but some are more practical, for example, the conservatoires for music and drama, and some elite courses don't have an early entry deadline, but have equally exacting entry requirements. The key thing they have in common is that all of them are oversubscribed, with applicants who all have high entry grades. Hayesfield, as you can see, has an excellent success rate in supporting students. Oxford and Cambridge nationally only 7% of applicants succeed, whereas at Hayesfield it's 30 to 50%. In both medicine and veterinary science, over 90% of our students have been successful in the last 5 years, and 100% of our conservatoire applicants have. It's really difficult to give an absolute statistic on entry to all selected courses, but as this shows, we understand how to support students. In terms of the grades you will need, there are no hard or fast rules. Broadly speaking, medicine, veterinary science, dentistry, Oxford and Cambridge all require a minimum of 3 A's. Cambridge can require slightly higher in 1 or 2 cases. Elite universities beyond that, for example, Manchester, Bristol, Exeter, could require a similar range of grades, although they can go slightly lower than that, but it depends on the course at the same uni, so there can be differences between those courses. These universities, because they don't have to be, are often rather less flexible when it comes to students achieving the grades for their offer. And they also now are beginning to ask for slightly higher GCSE grades. For example, most of them will ask for 6s in English and Maths at GCSE, and at Oxbridge, on average, although there is some variation, for medicine, veterinary science as well, they're looking for an average grade at GCSE of 7 and above. Work experience, if you're looking for certain elite courses, is essential, particularly medicine and veterinary science. If you want to be a vet, you need to have a minimum of 6 weeks experience in different animal settings by the end of year 12, and for medicine, a range of scientific experience and caring experience is important. To make yourself stand out over and above your grades, look to your super-curricular. This means the enrichment in your academic studies. So you could look to a university preparation course, and we support students in applying to Access to Bristol and Access to Bath, a university summer school, online university-led courses like FutureLearn and Coursera, and locally we're very fortunate to have access to a range of excellent lectures at places like Toppings Bookshop, the University of Bath Minerva programme, or the BRLSI in Queen Square. Looking specifically at Oxbridge, well, no, it's not all Harry Potter. Certainly certain parts of Oxbridge do look like that, but you can also find yourself living a relatively normal life whilst you're there. Key differences between Oxbridge and other universities. Whereas most universities will use seminars to teach, Oxbridge uses a 1-to-1 tutorial system, sometimes 2-to-1, so you get personal tuition. It's also divided into a college structure, so you live and do some of your studying in college, but you also have access to the wider university for other lectures and facilities. The mix of people is very diverse from a wide range of global backgrounds, and although that's true of a lot of universities, it's even more stark at Oxbridge. But also Oxbridge is in the fortunate position of being able to offer a lot of financial support to students as they go through their studies. Now the Hayesfield Sixth Form Oxbridge or Elite University Preparation Programme might look a little bit like this, and as you can see, we've got a range of trips available in year 12. We have support in writing personal statements and applications, preparation for entrance exams and interviews as well. Students are welcome to opt in or opt out of this programme at any point, but the support is there if they would like it. We also have our LEAP programme, which is our after school enrichment programme called HADPOD, which is about developing debating skills, interview skills, communication skills that they will need for those challenging applications. So here are some pictures of some of our students in the last few years visiting places like Oxford and Cambridge, enjoying the scenery, getting to meet some current students. And we're very lucky every year to be able to host in Hayesfield the Baines, Oxford and Cambridge annual conference, where we invite admissions tutors, and schools come from all over the area along with our own students to meet those admissions tutors, talk to successful applicants, try some sample lectures and make that difficult decision about do they wish to apply. So finally, over the last few years, in fact over the last 3 years, these are the range of some of the subjects that our applicants have successfully applied to Oxbridge for. And as you can see, there's a huge breadth there. So we're able to adapt and make sure that whatever it is that you want to go on and study, that we can support you and help you to get there. Thank you very much for listening.